chosen. Hello, boys and girls. It's Miss Angela with day 92. 92 days of drawing together. And today, maybe you recognize me as one of your little alien friends from Pizza Planet, from Toy Story. So we are going to draw one of our little alien friends. So grab those paper and pencils, those crayons, markers, and colored pencils, and join me for drawing our little alien friend. Look at, I even have little ears, and of course my Pizza Planet shirt. So let's get going. I've got my paper here. I'm gonna move it up a little tiny bit, get my hair out of my face. All right, are we ready? Let's draw our little alien. Now, let's start with his face. We're gonna go up pretty high. I'm gonna move this down just a tad so we can see the whole board. And we're gonna draw an egg shape right here to draw our alien on. Let's draw an egg shape just like that. Well, this is kind of a flat egg shape. More like an egg that got squished a little bit, okay? All right, then we are going to draw, let's put his eyes in there. We're gonna do the three eyes since that's what I'm dressed as. So we're gonna put a nice round circle in the middle, or an egg shape, should I say, not a round one. An egg shape, and then we'll put an egg shape, but we're gonna tip it sideways. See how it's kind of going with the curve? And then we're gonna do another one right over here that goes with the curve too. Now we've got our three eyes, but let's put the centers in them. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's give him a nice big mouth. They have a big long mouth, so when they go, ooh, when they're getting all excited when the claw is coming down to get them. All right, we're gonna draw a line right across here. And then let's draw it down a little scoop down and back up again. And we're gonna fill it all in. While we're right here, we're gonna fill it in. All right, I made a little mistake there. I kind of got a little lower than I wanted to be, but it fixed up really easy. Let's give him some of these little pointed ears. You can hardly see them, but he's got some pointed ears. We're gonna go right out the side, and we're gonna go straight up and then down again. And then over here, the same thing. We're gonna go straight up and then down again. I made this one a little bigger. What do you think? Well, we'll pretend he's turning a little closer. All right, let's give him his little antenna that's on the top. So we're gonna make a straight line up and another one right next to it. And then let's put the ball on the top of it. Pretty cool, huh? Now he is wearing he's not wearing all green like I'm wearing. He wears like a little space suit. So he's got like a big purple ring around his neck here. So we're gonna make this kind of round and come around just like that. Make it nice and round. We want the edges to be round like it's going around his neck. Now let's give him a little chubby body. We're gonna come right down and give him a body just like this. Go a little flat around the bottom, and then let's go right back up to his neck. How you doing? Doing pretty good? Now let's make it so he has a top half and a bottom half. We'll put a belt right in the middle. So right in the center, he's got kind of a square, or a rectangle, I guess it would be called. And that's like the center of his belt. And then you're gonna put the lines a little smaller, going to both sides. And that will give him a top and a bottom, so it'll look like he isn't just one big old blob. Now, he has a little Pizza Planet, planet on him, so we're gonna go around. I probably should have done the circle first, but I put the rings like that are going around Saturn first. And then I'll put the little round circle. You do that any way that's more comfortable for you. It looks like Saturn. If you know what Saturn is, it's a circle and then it's got the gases around it. So that's what's on our Pizza Planet. Let's go ahead and give him arms. We're gonna have one arm up, he's waving, and one arm down. So let's put this one down. Let's put a sleeve, because he's wearing clothes. And we'll put another one right up here. I put it right underneath the purple part that's gonna be around his neck. And you know what I noticed when I was thinking about drawing this guy? How many cartoons only have 3 fingers? I wonder why. The alien's only got 3 little fingers, but so many cartoons that we've drawn have 3 fingers. I don't know, I have to think about that. So we'll give him 1, 2, 3, and bring it right in. And then down here we'll give him 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Now we need some feet so we can get around. But his feet are just gonna be easy. We're gonna go off, make a line like that, and then come up, See how easy that is? And then we'll do the same thing right over here. Go down and then come right up again. Are we ready to color now? Because I think we've got our alien pretty much the way he's going to be. I think I've used all of this that I needed to. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to color, I think I'm going to color his purple, the purple around his neck. So I'm going to color that in. And I'm using my pastel, my chalk pastel today. So this gets a little messy. That's why I'm choosing to do this first. So I don't try to, because see how I'm leaning, I'm rubbing on that, and I don't want to, once I get it green, I don't want to rub on it anymore. All right, we've got that purple. Now, if you're using crayons, you're okay. You can go in any order you want to. I'm just doing this order. Okay, I'm going to use my yellow now, and I'm going to do our planet in yellow. And I'm going to put the little loop around it. A little. Okay, we've got Pizza Planet. And I never even realized that little thing that's a little world, it actually looks like a little planet, but the little planet inside has pepperonis and things on it, so it looks like a pizza. All right, now I'm going to use my darker blue this time. And I am going to do the belt, because the belt is very dark blue. I'm kind of holding off doing a little bit of the, I'm getting kind of the extras in, the, you know, the belt and the neck and all that other stuff first. I don't really know why. I guess just so I don't lean on it. I'm a little afraid to lean on things. All right, we got our dark blue belt. And then he has dark blue shoes. I almost colored him black when we were drawing, and then I thought, oh, no, he has blue shoes. Now, every year I am in something called the Emmaus Halloween Parade. And one year we did Toy Story. And my kids were kind of younger then, so, you know, I made them outfits, kind of like, you know, you can see I like making outfits. I made them outfits, and I dressed them up as Toy Story characters. But I don't think sometimes that maybe they'd have to walk in an entire parade in this costume. And I made my son, I made him be one of the toy soldiers, so I made him wear all green. I painted his face green and everything. But then, so he'd look like one of the toy soldiers, I cut out these big cardboard shapes. You know, like when you have a little toy soldier and they have a green bottom on them so they stand up okay? I made him walk down the parade route with these huge, huge shoes on his feet. And he, oh my gosh, he had such a hard time. And then my daughter, I found this big, kind of big bubble, my daughter, and I cut out the front of it, and I made her one of these aliens. But she had to walk around in a spacesuit with this big bubble on her head the whole entire parade. And then at the time, I only had 3 children at that time. That was before my youngest daughter was born. And so my other daughter, she was a barrel of monkeys. Now that was a whole different story. While I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and color this green. And I made her a big, she had like a monkey mask that she wore. And then I made her this huge barrel that kind of the straps went over her shoulder. And she had to walk down a parade route with it. And I made it a little bigger than her body, so she could barely walk. This big thing was like, she was like doing like I don't know, like a penguin walk the whole parade. She was so angry by the end of the parade. She could hardly walk anymore. So we picked her up and I put her on the float, because we usually didn't have people on the float. We usually just walked with it. And I put her on the float, and when I put her on the float jerked forward, and she fell backwards, and she pulled all the lights down. So the whole parade, the whole float went dark on us. Oh my gosh, she'll probably not be happy that I shared this story with you. But we tell the story all the time now because it was pretty funny. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now. But that's my memory of the Toy Story. I always was dressing my kids up as something. I've been doing the Halloween parade for, oh my gosh, I think this year, if we have it, it'll be 30 years. 30 years I've been doing it. So every year I pick a theme and I dress the whole family up, and if friends want to join us, they join us, and it's just a crazy time. Crazy, fun, creative time. I think that's why I like Halloween so much, is because it's so creative. You can just get crazy and make all kinds of stuff. That's where I get all these costumes from, just in case you were wondering. I have an attic full of costumes that we've been in different parades, and sometimes, you know, I can combine things to make other costumes. But I tell you what, we're almost at 100 days and I'm running pretty low here. All right, we've got him all green now that I'm just chit-chatting away. And I'm going to do his suit, his space suit, in blue. So I'm going to take a lighter blue and I'm just going to color in his suit. Now, have you seen all the Toy Story movies? I think I've seen them all. I think I saw them all. It took me a while to see the last one, but I did finally get to see it. I don't know why it took me so long. I guess because I was waiting to take somebody to the movies I wanted to take a little kid with me. I didn't want to be the one just to go because it was me. But I shouldn't worry about that. I should just, if I want to see a movie, I see a movie. My daughter-in-law, she loves Disney. She doesn't care if she's an adult going to a Disney movie. She just absolutely loves Disney. I think she owns every Disney movie there is. All right, boys and girls, there you got him. We have got our little alien from Toy Story, and he is adorable. I would love to see yours, so go ahead and have your parents share the picture with me. Send it to me on an email or send it in the Facebook page, whatever you want. Just send me the picture and let me see how you did. Now, I will see you tomorrow. We're really getting up there in days. Like I said, this was 92. So join me tomorrow for day 93. See what we're going to do because it's getting fun. And do what I tell you every day. I want you to be safe and I want you to wash your hands. I want you to listen to your parents. I want you to be creative and I want you to be kind to each other. The alien would positively want you to be kind to everybody. So we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye from Pizza Planet.